Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 589 for September 1 through 15, 2021. The first half of September features a Virgo new moon tightly trine Uranus. We also have aspect patterns energizing relationships, healing, and abundance. And I announce September's free session winner. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein, broadcasting from thisweekinastrology.com. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. This Week in Astrology is honored to be one of the internet's top 10 astrology podcasts. Check out our website, thisweekinastrology.com, where you can hear the show and subscribe to podcast updates. And if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. What's old as we come into this period? We've got a waning moon and a lot of retrograde planets, including Pluto, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, Chiron, and Uranus. But now let's get into what's new. Wednesday, September 1st, harmonious relationship healing is supported by an envelope that starts today on September 1st, peaks on the 6th, and ends on the 13th. It includes Mercury, Ceres, Juno, Saturn, and Chiron. Juno, the planet of committed partnership, contributes the theme of relationship healing. Healing more generally is covered by wounded healer Chiron and by Ceres, whose meanings include shadow work. Libran Mercury focuses the mind on relationships, while Aquarian Saturn invites an innovative new structure for your upgraded relationship. The harmony comes from the envelope aspect pattern itself, whose flowing aspects outnumber its challenging aspects 8-2. An envelope can also be thought of as a grand trine with 2 kite points. Also, on September 1st, abundance and relationship shadow work are catalyzed by a Thor's hammer that starts today, September 1st, peaks on the 5th, and ends on the 10th. It includes Venus, Ceres, and Pluto. Abundance is a theme shared by all 3 planets. Venus represents money, Pluto stands for wealth, and grain goddess Ceres contributes a bountiful harvest. The hard and semi-hard aspects that bound this Thor's hammer can bring challenge, but can also be energizing for those with sufficient motivation. How can these same planets also represent relationship shadow work? Libran Venus represents relationships, while Pluto and Ceres share the shadow work theme. Shadow work means facing your unhealed wounds and traumas head-on with effective healing modalities. As always, I recommend nonviolent communication as a great way for couples to work through their challenges. I link to that in the show notes. To support the all-important self-healing work that accompanies this process, I recommend the healing invocation in my free invocation masterclass. That's also linked in the show notes. And I'll just tell you how to get there super quick and easy. Go to astroshaman.com. Last word on the menu bar is invocations. Click that or tap that. It'll take you right in to learn about the masterclass. By the way, that's a self-paced thing. You do it whenever you want. What about Thursday, September 2nd? A finger of God, or Yod, offers significant healing opportunities. It started on August 30th, peaks today on September 2nd, and ends on September 5th. The Virgo sun is at the tip of this narrow triangle, with Saturn and Chiron on the back end. I once again recommend my healing invocation, included in that free invocation masterclass, as a quick and effective way to work with your shadow material. Also, on September 2nd, you can more deeply integrate sex and spirituality as Virgoan Mars opposes Neptune. That's Mars 22 Virgo, Neptune 22 Pisces. This aspect is also great for taking finely calibrated action inspired by your intuitive guidance. Athletes will find it easier to perform with greater precision in the zone. On Sunday, September 5th, the Venus, Ceres, Pluto, Thor's hammer that started on the 1st peaks today on the 5th and ends on the 10th. Monday, September 6th, you can take powerful, assertive, and harmonious action as Mars trines Pluto. Mars is at 25 Virgo, Pluto is at 25 Capricorn. With Mars in Virgo, serving others or doing health-promoting activities receives special support. Also, on September 6th, your relationships can enjoy abundant harmony and joy as Libran Venus trines Jupiter. This easy, flowing aspect can also support artistic creativity and financial well-being. Also, on September 6th, a new moon aligns at 8:52 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, That's at 14 degrees, 38 minutes Virgo. Any Virgo new moon is great for new beginnings or fresh energy in several areas. Service is a central Virgo theme. As much as possible, can you serve in ways that make you feel great? Serving under the weight of obligation, entrapment, or drudgery can suck you dry. But service that genuinely excites you feels awesome during and after. Virgo is also the sign of health. Are you taking care of yours? If so called, are you supporting the health of others in ways that serve everyone's highest good? Virgo also encompasses systems, procedures, and methods of organization. Do you have a place for everything and everything in its place? I have saved so much time and avoided so much frustration since I started using the free Trello app to catch all my ideas in one place online, guided by David Allen's wonderful system called Getting Things Done. I've linked to Trello and Getting Things Done in the show notes. Aspects. This new moon's strongest aspect is a super tight trine with Uranus, exact within 1/60th of a degree. The highest meaning of Uranus is service that makes use of your most awesome gifts and talents. This takes Virgo's service theme to a whole new level. Uranus also asks you to accept yourself exactly as you are, however bizarre that may be. After that, show your unique self to the world to the greatest extent that serves highest good. Uranus also encourages you to trust and act on your intuitive hits. This is a great idea, since these come from your most reliable source of information, your higher self. The trine that connects Uranus to the luminaries is a flowing, harmonious aspect. So some of what I've described here can happen easily and naturally, but mine the trine for maximum benefit. Neptune makes a loose opposition to the sun and moon. This lends support for spiritual practices and inspired creativity. You can more easily live each day in flow state and might even want to do work with dream interpretation or conscious dreaming. The sun and moon also make hard aspects to 3 asteroid goddesses. A Juno square could provide challenge for growth to steer a committed partnership in the direction that serves highest good. An opposition with Pallas Athena encourages you to be as assertive as necessary, using appropriate negotiation, diplomacy, and strategy. Finally, a square with Ceres could stir up abundance possibilities or catalyze shadow work. My healing invocation, included in my free invocation masterclass, yes, that's the 3rd time I've mentioned it, could help you process any challenging emotions with surprising ease and speed. And we have yet one more event on September 6th, the envelope with Mercury, Ceres, Juno, Saturn, and Chiron that started on the 1st, peaks today on the 6th, and ends on the 13th. On Thursday, September 9th, the goddess of selfless service to a higher cause aspects 2 slower planets today, a Pluto-Vesta square, Pluto 24 Capricorn, Vesta 24 Libra, is followed by a Jupiter-Vesta trine, Jupiter 25 Aquarius, Vesta 25 Libra. What higher cause are you serving? The Pluto square could inspire transformation in how you give this service. Alternatively, both aspects could supercharge the service you're already giving. If you're not already giving some of your time and energy to a worthy cause, this would be a great time to start. On Tuesday, September 14th, take immediate action on your intuitive hits as Mars makes a sesquiquadrate to Uranus. A sesquiquadrate is 135 degrees. This will help you sidestep some of the volatility you might otherwise experience under this intense aspect. Also on September 14th, spiritual awakening practices, inspired creativity, and functioning in flow state are all energized by a Sun-Neptune opposition, Sun 22 Virgo, Neptune 22 Pisces. This is also a great time to craft and refine your creative works in progress. Announcements. This is a final reminder to check out my featured guest appearance on the A Quest for Well-Being podcast. Host Valeria Tellis interviews me on the topic, Can Healing and Awakening Be This Easy? The episode lasts 37 minutes, and the link is in the show notes. Also, everyone is welcome to participate in many Awakening Plus Zoom calls for free. These events support your individual healing and awakening, as well as global spiritual awakening. Some events are for members only, but we'd love to have you join our supportive online community. Dip your toe in the water with our 30 days for $1 risk-free trial membership. Here's info on our events in the first half of September, all at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. This Wednesday, September 1st, we have a free public event called Divinely Directed. Each Divinely Directed call is unique. However, a typical call features a subtle field being held. Within this sacred space, each person receives the specific awakening, healing, or spiritual experience that serves their highest good. In addition to these customized individual experiences, the group often blends together as a single divine being. Words like bliss and euphoria simply are not adequate to describe some of the ecstatic spiritual experiences we share in the inner worlds. We're often conscious in 2 or more levels of awareness at the same time. At the end, we usually send blessings to all beings, then close with questions and comments. Then on Wednesday, September 8th, another free public event, Karmic Eddies, Personal Vibrational Healing, with guest presenter Elizabeth E. Meacham, PhD. Here's how Elizabeth describes her event. She says, "My spirit guides gifted me the concept of karmic eddies. This is a powerful metaphor for actively working with light to shift and heal life patterns in your vibrational reality. In its natural state, your life force is a freely flowing river, but sometimes it swirls into holding patterns or eddies. This happens when you attend to hurts and complexities, or when you embark on sacred missions and opportunities for spiritual evolution. Even after you complete the purpose of a karmic eddy, you might return to it again and again. You can do this through memories, reflections, and resentments. You can dwell on old fears or repeat patterns and stories that form your identity. But you don't have to get stuck in those eddies. You can consciously attend to and update your life patterns. You can heal and restore your spiritual energy. In this hour together, you'll upgrade your personal vibrational reality with the Karmic Eddy Mandala Drawing Exercise. This is a vibrational healing practice from my newest book, Earth Spirit Dreaming, Shamanic Ecotherapy Practices, which was published by Findhorn Press in 2020. Again, this is still Elizabeth talking. She says, we'll conclude with a healing shamanic journey through physical movement. So now I'm talking. Learn more about Elizabeth's work at shamanicecotherapy.com. Then, on Thursday, September 9th, members only community support call. Community can be crucially important on the spiritual path. Awakening Plus members experience the joy of creating and deepening connection with each other online. We support each other in large and small groups from the comfort of our homes. And then one more on Wednesday, September 15th, members only silent meditation. In my most recent Awakening Plus member survey, 79% of respondents said they'd enjoy a silent meditation event. So here it is. We'll start by creating our sacred container. Then each person can either set an intention or go with the flow. Come join us in the sweet divine stillness. And then every Monday, we do New Earth Support Team. In this popular weekly event, we first create our sacred container and invoke embodied awakening. Then we let our divine allies know that we've come to serve the great global awakening. They take it from there. Our spiritual service is routinely rewarded with personal healing, spiritual upgrades, and profound bliss. Awakening Plus features at least 10 live streaming events each month. Many are open to everyone for free, while some events are for Awakening Plus members only. Again, we'd love to have you join our supportive online community. Members receive these exclusive benefits. About half of our 10 Zoom calls each month are members only. Members get an archive of over 350 life-transforming events with a best-of guide. We have enlightening courses featuring self-guided internal family systems therapy and the complete 16-part invocation masterclass. We do a monthly community connection call, a monthly Ask Me Anything call. Accountability partners are available. There's a forum. You can learn more or start your 30 days for $1 risk-free trial membership at awakeningplus.com. Our free session winner in September is Diana. That's Diana with 2 N's. And this is the only Diana who signed up for the drawing from an email address at me.com. So if that's you, Diana, email me at benjamin@astroshaman.com and we will get you set up with your free session. Congratulations, Diana. And to everyone, thanks for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing and IFS, that's internal family systems therapy, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn all about this and more at astroshaman.com. To see the show notes, go to astroshaman.com/589. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I would love to connect with you. We're wrapping up. Please leave me a rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this episode, so others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.